Amy Roloff shared big shocking news. Amy isn't sure she wants to be part of pumpkin season with Matt, but why? I will explain everything. Never miss this video. Hello viewers, I am Ria. Welcome to our new video. Amy Roloff weighs the pros and cons of a pumpkin season spent away from the farm this week in ET's exclusive sneak peek of Tuesday's Little People, Big World episode. The reality star speaks with her husband, Chris Merrick, about needing to make a decision regarding their involvement in this year's farm tours with her ex-husband, Matt Roloff. We kind of need to talk to him about pumpkin season, whether we're going to be a part of it, Chris tells Amy during a walk in a park. Amy responds that she needs more time to think about it before telling Matt if they can help him this year. Before I commit to that, I've got to get my head around it, she says. Obviously, the north side part of it is up for sale, so I have to get more info as to what this year looks like. Matt made headlines earlier this year when he put the north section of the pumpkin farm up for sale, sparking a rift with the ex-couple's son, Zach, and ongoing drama within the whole family that continues to play out during the show. In this week's clip, Amy says she needs to know more details about how the potential sale may affect the tours that the farm hosts every fall season. It's been quite some time since I moved off the farm, she says. I feel disconnected. Chris only just recently got involved with the farm last year when he gave his first wagon tour and chuckles at the memory of the family's dramatic feedback for him. He might have had a little rough start, Amy laughs, but he did fantastic the rest of the time. But despite the new happy memories, Amy still isn't sure she's ready to return. When Chris tells her he'd be happy to help Matt if he needs support, she responds, I'm not sure. Pumpkin season has lost its lure for me now. Amy Roloff says it's time for her family to move on from drama over Roloff Farm. I will explain everything. The past few seasons of Little People Big World have centered around the potential sale of Roloff Farm and the drama it has caused within the Roloff family. Going forward, though, Amy Roloff says she is ready for her and her family to move past the feud. In an Instagram live session on Friday, Amy discussed the effect the farm sale feud, which has been going on between her twin sons Zach and Jeremy, and their father Matt, for some time now, has had on the involved parties, as well as her and her other children, Molly and Jacob, who do not appear on Little People Big World. Even the kids that you don't see on the show, they've had to embrace and figure out how they're going to handle it and what they think of all this, Amy told her Instagram followers. This farm was like the seventh kid, seventh individual in our family. As the Ashley has previously reported, the Roloff family's relationships have been strained since Matt decided to put part of the farm up for sale for $4 million back in May. While Jeremy and Zach had both expressed interest in buying Roloff Farm, they eventually purchased other properties for their families after they were unable to come to an agreement with Matt. In his Instagram post announcing that the portion of Roloff Farm was for sale, Matt made it clear that he was unhappy that he had to sell the land to someone outside the family, and essentially blamed Zach and Jeremy for being unwilling to buy it. Zach would go on to comment on Matt's post, stating that Matt's words were extremely misguided and false. Zach accused his dad of manipulating the show's fan base to make himself look good. Matt recently announced that he plans to turn the family's former home on the farm into a vacation rental property. While Amy didn't seem too happy about the idea, she did say that she longs for everyone in the family to finally put their differences aside. Matt owns all the property. You guys have seen what he's doing with it now, Amy said. It's time for us to move on with our own lives. My hope and goal is always to, eventually. Maybe we can get together more than just birthdays, maybe a holiday. It takes time for that to happen. It's easier for some and takes a little longer for others. Ours is real life. We're not like some of the other reality shows. This is a real family. You just get a snippet of it, Amy added later. While season 24 of Little People Big World is about to premiere, Amy confirmed in her live that the family has not been offered a 25th season yet. I can't confirm this is the final season. I don't know. I have no idea, she said. I hope you guys keep watching. I think you'll still find some interesting things. She stated that if the show does get renewed, she hopes that the future episodes will focus on more than the farm sale drama. If there is another season after that, I'm going to try to make it into a season where you actually get to see a little more of us and what we're doing in our lives. Maybe getting together with everybody. We're moving. Little People Big World spoilers tease that Amy Roloff's husband, Chris Marek, is not talked about enough. He may be a quiet sort, but he is definitely a diamond in the rough, and Amy is lucky to have him. Keep watching the full video to know many unknown facts about Chris Marek. Never miss this video. Chris is such an amazing grandfather figure to the Roloff children and grandchildren. He goes out of his way to bond with Amy's family, and unlike Matt, he treats Amy with an amazing amount of adoration and respect. Amy never pushed her family on Chris. Everything was organic. Fans definitely see that the family is appreciative that Chris is such a good man, and they embrace him as well. In a recent video, Chris surprised Jackson Roloff with his very first bike. LPBW fans are so impressed with Chris with how caring he is. This was so sweet and thoughtful of him. It's so great how he has embraced Amy's family like this. Amy said she didn't push it on him, so this has happened organically for him. He wants this. What a good man. And I thought it was sweet he was worried they would be upset that he found Jackson his first bike. And I'm glad Chris initiated that. I'm sure it hasn't been easy for Zach and Tori to find a bike that fits him. How special. This seems like something Chris always dreamed of doing, so I'm glad to see he got to experience that. Have said that they believe she has been pressuring Matt to put up the house for sale for such an exorbitant amount of $4 million, so she could retire and live in the lap of luxury. Matt's children and his ex-wife Amy don't buy that the whole selling of the house was all Matt's idea. Sadly, Matt doesn't have the same relationship with his children as Chris does. Matt continuously orders people around and complains. All the nasty talking about Zach and Tori have caused a rift in the family, to the point that they will not allow Karen to see the new addition to their family, Josia, nor their other two children, Jackson and Lila. Matt squandered away all the grandpa moments over greed. Sad. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.